I like that every time she uses a Crypt Swarm and then he lasers, it just goes back and forth who's doing more magic damage. We get the pop-ups. We might have picked the worst heroes to avoid pop-ups. Shotchlo, he's got to have a time walk in 15 seconds. Iron Man kind of bumps into him here. Boulder across. This could be your first blood. Shotchlo. Oh, daddy, he walks too far to the mid lane, and BZZ gets himself a freebie. 300 gold going the way of the Death Prophet.
Okay, he's bought the Iron Talon. Then you get a free kill in the mid lane with Spectre Haunt into Death Prophet Spirit Siphon. It should be almost guaranteed kill as long as the Elder Titan's not there. And you definitely want to slow down this Tinker. That's your main objective this game. Pasha.
Oh, Pasha, not again. Yol comes rolling on in, but it's not going to be enough to save the Slardar. And now the Earth Spirit's going to have to find a way to make it out of here. Sedoy going to continue to chase him down. No pounce for another 8 seconds, and now BZZ comes joining this party. Sedoy getting pretty low, but gets the kill on Yol. It will cost him his life. They'll trade 1 for 2, but DP gets credit for a solo kill on Slark. Even though it's a 1 for 2, not really too bad for Fantastic.Five.
Yeah, that's all right.
Aggressive with those early haunts.
Yes, it is. They are level 6 on Spectre. This is the time.
Yeah, look, they've already got the ward down behind the tower. Like they're ready to bring it to this Tinker.
He is so done for.
Do they even need the haunt for this? Fortune's End. Well,
you always
use it regardless.
just to
get the. Oh wow, Illidan even gets credit for the kill. That's the dream right there.
They don't have the vision on the right side, so you're not like unless you want to blow a scan right there, which isn't really necessary. You just come forwards. 1 in between the T1 and T2, and 1 to check out the mini stack that is the Wolf and Ogre camp right now. So like he can't feel safe doing this right now.
Yeah, I mean, this Earth Spirit is just all over him, ready to pounce. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Pasha again initiated on this Slardar. Feederino, 0-2-0. He is in Strug City. He does have some boots, but
people are always skeptical of carry players transitioning to off lane, just because the carry players tend to be greedier in general. That's why they play carry.
Right. Mid lane. Is this just a freebie here for F5? Nice stun on 2. Sets it up for the Tinker. They'll actually bring down the Earth Spirit first. Now BZZ hexed up. It's a 3-on-1. Soul Siphon keeping him up, and he'll actually survive. 90 HP as he makes it back.
That is. He already took out the stacks. Too much time given for TMW. And Sedoy trying to pop out the smoke. He will pop the smoke.
Wow. That's perfect. He pops it and TP's home. Up top, Chronosphere onto Illidan. He's in a lot of trouble. It's a 4-on-1. No Finger of Death, but they won't even need it. Slark gets credit for that one. Nice gank into a
That's such an important dodge by Slark. That's when you know the carry players are good. When they dodge the rotation and then you get the rotation. That's what you have Oracle,
build.
Right?
That's true.
Like
Just Oracle. On me, now. You just have her follow you around the whole game.
Yeah, that's what Oracles do.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Slark with a Shadow Blade.
Yep, Yol, the one that gets initiated on, though. The Hexa started off. Sedoy rejoins the party. He gets silenced, but Yol dies almost immediately. Haunt from the Spectre. Tinker actually gets a kill on the Slardar as well. Illidan going in pretty deep on the VANSKOR. FlipSid with a lot of resources nearby. Illidan's in pretty deep. BZZ does not have an ultimate. This is turning into a really awkward fight for F5. Sedoy gets low, but they find the kill on Spectre. It's a 3-0. Make it a 3-1 as they get a counter onto the Lion, but only a support down on the side of FlipSid. They'll be pretty happy with that one.
Indeed. Getting Spectre downs. Illidan is mega YOLO, man.
I can't try to run away as fast as he can, but TMW comes cruising on in. Boulder away. It's not quite enough damage. And now they might try to take this fight the other way. RMN with a Fortune's End onto VANSKOR, but out comes the Shotchlo Chrono. Not much follow-up damage. It does lock him in place. Metpum has a finger, but does he drop it? They'll kill the Earth Spirit just with the March of the Machine. He drops the finger onto Illidan, and RMN will actually survive. Compliments of the False Promise. Now BZZ. Exorcism online. Oracle dies in the back line to the Tinker, and Sedoy is just going to make it out.
Dude, F5 just like walking into marches.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Oh, now they have the BOT onto the Elder Titan Spirit. This is going to be very difficult. If they don't get this T1 with the Aegis and Exorcism, they're going to be in a really bad spot.
Oh, God. Illidan's taking so much damage. Sedoy's about to just solo him down. That's it.
That was without the help of the Tinker.
I feel like F5 are making really peculiar decisions. I believe this is the blink reveal for F5. So we'll see what they can do with it.
You do not really want the Faceless Void. He's like not that big of a kill. You also don't want VANSKOR. He's also not that big of a kill. But beggars can't be choosers.
Void's not even an easy kill either. He could maybe, okay, he's silenced. I was thinking he might have a chance to time walk away. But it's a flawless execution. VANSKOR now on the run, gets hit by the Veil. Fortune's End from downtown. It'll slow him. And this is going to be a 2-0. Nice little rotation here from F5. Not the end of the world, but still a couple of kills. Pretty good way to reveal that blink.
Now they're going for even more late game with the Midas on the Faceless Void. I am not concerned for FlipSide's late game at all. And Spectre really needs to start picking up his farm, just 1,000 gold away from his Relic. They're trying to get a kill on a... Ooh, nice. Nice catch.
Yeah, freebie on the line. Spectre even getting credit for that one. 3,200 gold. It's getting close. Though they didn't defend the tower down bottom. Yol maybe in some trouble mid. Silence comes out. It's going to be trouble the other way. Sedoy joins the party. Destroys the Earth Spirit. Oracle gets credit for the kill on the Tinker, but now Sedoy wants to go in on RMN. He uses the False Promise. Finishes off the tower. And Oracle may well still die. No, he gets healed up. Okay, wow. I thought he took way more damage than that.
Notice how FlipSide's playing around the Oracle, though. They just constantly, like... playing around the Death Prophet. They just never fight her.
Yeah.
She... You know there's a Slark in the game. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, they thought he might be Shadowbladed. They did put the sentry down right away, but now Illidan jumps in, goes in onto VANSKOR. Nice crush on 2 from Pasha. Sedoy in the back line doing a lot of damage to RMN. Follow-up should be there. There's the Ghosties from BZZ. They'll kill the Slark first, but it'll cost them their Oracle. Now they get the Void, the Elder Titan. FlipSide dropping like flies as all of a sudden Fantastic.Five break this game wide open. They squared up 13 apiece, and now they're going to head right to the Roche Pit.
And finally, they get a fight where Death Prophet can actually do some damage. And I thought FlipSide had evaded that gank pretty well, but they seem all about that chain feed life.
Yep, I guess so. It was sort of an awkward fight. At first, I thought they were going to make it out.
Because you don't really want to take it super late with the Death Prophet. Although with this Prophet, you're probably not too worried because she's well on her way to getting all those items, pipe, octarine, whatnot. And
yeah,
here they go. Cooldowns are up. Spectre has Radiance, and Aegis.
Tame my Wild. He gets caught in the tree line. They just barely bring him down. Earth Splitter not going to be enough from the Elder Titan. They'll only get 1 kill, but it's the high prize target. A little bit of damage now coming into that Tier 1 tower as they go back. Sedoy.
That's best case scenario. You have a full second.
Oh, I see.
It happens like, 1 second, 1 second. So if you do it like right before it's about to tick.
Oh, I thought the illusions had their own instance of it.
I don't actually know.
That's a very minute mechanic. I don't know how you test that one. Oh, Tame My Wild. Speaking of mechanics, the Tinker, he's going to fall apart.
Don't even need a haunt. And now they have the pipe ready.
This is actually a pretty scary siege here.
Yeah, I think they might have to buy back with the Tinker.
Oh, they're going to go back to defend up top. They might catch Sedoy. They're going to use the haunt for this. Sedoy getting low. Boulder across. He'll get off the ult. They do stun him. Nicely done. Yol secures the kill. And Metpum will TP home.
Dude, they're getting the best kills on Fantastic.Five.
Well, BZZ used his ult. Now we'll start to heal him up. Shotchlow on his way in. Drops the Chrono. Okay.
Illidan was on the back line chasing down Tinker. He gets stomped out.
Illidan. Oh, my God. I tunnel visioned on that Chrono. What's he doing? Why did he do that?
I also don't know why he didn't just Manta on TMW. I didn't see that in the back line, but that was a good call by FlipSide to just peace out.
He did kind of a lot of damage by himself. Now Sedoy's going to get left behind. They will find the kill on Slark. So all of a sudden, this fight not looking quite so bad. But F5 need to get out of here. This Tinker's going to follow up. He's got a lot of damage. Slardar comes in with a stun, stops the rearm. Now the ult from BZZ. They might be able to bring down Tame My Wild here. There's no Chrono. Shotchlow comes cruising on in. Gets a bash, and now he's out of mana. He may well die here as well. He's not going to have a time walk, though. He's going to have enough mana in a few seconds, and he's just going to make it out. Okay. That was such a weird sequence. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, Illidan just ran in by himself against the team and died.
That's what's been happening all game.
And then Slark got kind of cocky and just ran out into the enemy team, who continued to pursue after their carry hit already.
I think he used Haunt in that, but...
Oh, did it just come up? It's been long enough? Okay. Yeah, he must have used Haunt. I don't know, dude. Weird. All right, here we go. Spectre comes in again. Chronosphere from Shotchlow connects on 3, but where's the follow-up? VANSKOR just dies on the backside to the Spectre. It's a pretty nice ult from the Elder Titan, but again, there's just no damage. FlipSide in way too deep. They've lost 2, soon to be 3 as Sedoy gets finished off. Another peculiar fight, but this time it comes from FlipSide.
They're going in pretty deep there. Spectre just clean everyone up, though. Oh, okay, I can see why. Maybe he gets it for
Oh, he's oh god, BZZ's hasted up. Of all the times to go for a play like that, Yol misses the boulder, but they've got a Yules. Don't worry, Metpump's still gonna die.
I think it might be for the illusion. Like, he can immediately hex the Haunt illusion because he does have fast fingers. Illidan's so deep.
Well, he just killed one, but now Shotchlo drops the Chrono. Here comes the Hex into play. Oracle nearby, be able to cleanse him up, but Tame My Wild drops a Hex on him. Who's going to win this duel here? This Tinker's getting really low. It's Illidan. He's gone full man mode, and this time it's worked out. He's killed 2 in the base. Now they're just going to go right for high ground. You know, up until now, Illidan's plays have been a little YOLO. That YOLO play actually worked out. He's got a heart now, and they don't have the damage. You're right. That was impressive.
They do not have the damage. Tinker does not want to buy back, but they're going to
forfeit
a set of
unpredictability to the play style. It's working. Slardar. Smoke into the pit. This time FlipSid are nearby, though. Smoke's going to break. They're going to head up to the high ground. Shotchlo with a Chrono on 3. Sets up for the Earth Splitter. It's going to come in and connect on at least... Oh, it hits all of them. They destroy the Slardar. They get Yol immediately, but now Illidan joins the party. Lion dies on the backside. The Elder Titan just falls over. Now Tinker comes in, but they've got a pipe. Tinker put inside of the Yules. He's going to commit suicide. All right. And now the remaining 2 on FlipSid just on the run. Shotchlo, time walk up in 2, but there's the silence. Shotchlo still in some trouble. Nope, able to blink out after he mantas it off. So a 2 for 3.
Not
3 for 3. A buyback from the Earth Spirit. Okay, but that was like the dream setup for FlipSid. Yep. Or up on DP, not going to do a hell of a lot. Speaking of Spectre, though, that's going to be an Abyssal Blade before too long. Vanguard plus Basher. Yummy, yummy.
Oh, they have used scan. They see them at the Ancients. They do not have their big team fight ultimates up.
RMN caught first. He's going to be the first casualty of war. Pasha comes in with the BKB on. Yol taking heavy damage too. He's going to get force-staffed into the Roche pit. Shotchlo holding onto the Chrono for now. Yol just barely lives as he makes it up. The Elder Titan is going to get picked off on the backside. Illidan going in hard. Another chaotic scattered fight here as BZZ pops his BKB and Exorcism, and now FlipSid feeling the hurt. Void still can't get his Chrono off. He's got it. He drops it, but it does almost nothing. The Slark still goes down. I guess it does help set up the kill onto the Earth Spirit, but now Metpum trying to TP home, not going to make it. Illidan secures his Godlike streak. And after all that, it's a 2 for 4, and it is F5 that come out big.
And again, Tinker just dies in a horrid position. He was 4-1 to start off. Now he's 5-8.
Yeah.
They are doing a really good job of just isolating and killing him.
The lack of vision is what really did it, I think.
Yeah, and I don't think they had Chrono up at the start of the fight.
Yeah, well, those are all problems. Now they're going to go right in onto the barracks here. There is a glyph for the Radiant squad. Metpum comes in with a Hex onto BZZ. Needs to be a little careful here, but there's the Haunt from Spectre. Tame My Wild just gets obliterated. No buyback on the Tinker. Now VANSKOR locked in place, bashed up by the Slardar. One more, not quite going to find it. The Void dies on the other side, though. He'll buy back straight away. No Chronosphere available. Still down for 1 second. He's going to have it now, but BZZ has his ult on for another few seconds. I don't know what this Chrono is going to do. It looks like Shotchlo is just going to have to back out. Now Sedoy going in. He's already used his Shadow Dance. He'll fall. Structure's getting killed in the periphery. His Lion just gets brought down by a Trident from the Slardar. Bottom lane of barracks have been secured. The mid lane gets cleaned up. And it's looking rocky here for FlipSid. There is still a tier 2 in the top lane, so they won't get megaed off this push. But 2 deaths and a buyback. Definitely not what they were looking for. Oh, 3 deaths and a buyback, rather. Now, oh god, what a beautiful setup. Magnetize doing so much to the Void and Slark. It's a dieback now on the Void. Slark does have a buyback, but GG is called, and not a moment too soon. FlipSid out of resources, out of options, and they are forced to tap out as the Fantastic.Five take another win.
That was excellent play by Illidan. Crazy, but excellent. We couldn't really see the excellence unfold until maybe like 30 minutes in.
You're right. It didn't make sense at the beginning, but they seemed pretty confused.